Today is day 2 of being in Arches. I just got here maybe about an hour and a half ago. It's 10:28 and learned a few things. I spent a little more time taking photographs, but in general, yesterday my last stop was the windows section. By that time it was getting to be around 4:30. The sun was beginning to set, and then I drove out to Delicate Arch and found out that the hike was possibly a little over an hour one way, and at that point it was 5:30, and by the time I would have got to Delicate Arch the sun would have already set. So I decided to call it last night, get back to the camp spot. So right now I'm heading back to the windows because it's 10:30, so the sun should be beaming in the general direction to capture those good photos. So there's a double arch, and then there's north window, south window, I believe. So we'll just see how today goes. Again, this is day 2, and this will, after today, I've been in Moab for a little bit, and I want to proceed to Canyonland. So that's the general idea as of now. There's a lot of people at the inside the double arch. I may have to join them and just get more of a straight up shot angle. In fact, there's actually a really cool tree right here, a dead tree, that I might try to photograph. Sometimes you gotta be careful where you step. You're just sitting there looking at the camera, and next thing you know, you're like a step off a cliff because you're paying attention to the viewfinder. Just too many people, dude. People are just hanging out at these viewpoints and then just sitting there chilling, dude. It's like, what is going on, man? They just sit there and chit chat, have lunch, you know. I can understand the point of coming to get your photos, but dude, come on, you can't be blocking all the views and just sitting there. Like, get your photo and at least have lunch down there. And that was very annoying. You know, there was a crew of people just pretty much hanging out at the, you know, in the middle of the viewpoints where, you know, you had people waiting to take their photos. And of course, I was waiting, but I try to get a different perspective. I try to get low to the ground, get more low to the ground, and aim upwards to sort of use the rocks to block out as much people as I could. Then my battery pretty much ran out, so I'm not really sure how the shots at Double Arch came out. I was pretty quick at the window section, so not really sure, not really pleased on what I probably captured. Most times when I do road travels, I tend to tend to just hang out in national forests and BLM land. They're usually more quiet, but at that time, really haven't been focusing on photography. And the national parks, they're parks for a reason, to protect our pristine wilderness, but also, these parks have the most scenic, there's scenic landscapes everywhere in the national forest and BLM land, but the most ionic images and the most ionic landscapes are protected in the national park system. But other than that, I gotta just have patience, because again, usually when I just do road travels, and I'm usually in more dispersed locations where generally it's just me and you got a few camping neighbors somewhere in a square mile radius. But yep, en route to Landscape Arch, and see what we get there. Broke my glasses. Made it to Landscape Arch, but the sun was pretty much directly over it. Luckily, with the perfect angle, you could kind of get the arch blocking the sun. But there was just no viewpoint. They had to gate it off, or they had a fence, and it was very tight. Really couldn't get a good shot. So I thought the trail was going to be longer to Double O Arch. The sign says it's only a mile, and the primitive trail so far is not that bad. There's quite a few people out here, so at this moment, it's really sick. So out in the very far distance, you can actually see I-70 heading out in that direction. You start heading to Colorado Grand Junction. Out in that direction, you have that's Moab. Yep. Well, I'm gonna try to go get a shot of Double O Arch. The walk out here was pretty quick, so I have an extra time, but I should get back. Kind of just quickly walking, jogging. So it looks like I found Double O Arch, or not fine. Okay. Okay. Now I just gotta find a quick good vantage point, take a couple good photos, jog on out of here, and then get to Delicate Arch. So I searched around. The only good vantage point maybe from an upper angle. I don't want to climb up there. I kind of want to get going. So be here for 5 minutes and back on trail and try to get to Delicate. This half day I feel like I've just been running the gun and really haven't had time to sort of look for shots. I'm just sort of point and shooting now. But hopefully if I get to Delicate Arch, I could sort of just chill, set up and wait for that sunset. But I better hurry up because it's probably like 3 o'clock now, 3 something. and with the minutes, someone's gonna get up there and take their photo. So there was just a family there. I give it maybe like just a few more minutes before someone else pops up, so pretty much got to move quick.
Communication module activation completed.
Dude, I got this new vehicle, 2019 Toyota Sienna, and like I'm not used to all this technology. She just said something. I don't even know what she said. My previous car was a 2006 Honda Element, and to be honest, I truly enjoy the non-technology dashboard. I'd rather just have my basic controls. That's all I need. But overall, yeah, that was pretty fun. When I got the double O arch, and you know, I think, you know, they're just some, just, you know, photos. When I go visit places, that's usually my souvenir. I don't buy souvenirs, you know. I usually just take photos, and that's kind of just my reminiscence of my travels. Overall, there's still so many cool places to photograph here, and I mean, you can easily just spend day after day after day. It's true what they say, you can spend days in somewhere and really not get a feel for it. Did I miss the turn? Oh, I don't know. Oh well, I'm running out of battery. I only got 10 minutes left. I need to save it for Delicate Arch. Again, I only came up with this idea to bust out the video camera and the photo camera. I was in Moab for like 4 days. And then just yesterday, yeah, I had a drone for a year. I bought brand new. First time I flew it was 2 days ago. This camera I'm recording on now, pretty much brand new. Had about a year and a half, and this is like the first true video I'm actually recording. My GH5. Probably only taken a handful of photos in the past few years, so the past some years I've been neglecting much of my media. Hopefully get back into it. But yeah, see you, so let's go ahead and get to Delicate Arch.